My district includes the Pacific Palisades. I want to thank so many of my colleagues for their expressions of sympathy. And I've had a chance to work, as I always do, with my constituents dealing with government, and it's sometimes frustrating. Short deadlines imposed on people who have fled their homes. Form letters that are confusing as hell and make people think they're not eligible. But you know how you can make it all worse? Fly to my district, as the president did, and announce you really want to eliminate FEMA entirely. While I've got FEMA workers working 12 hours a day with my constituents trying to solve problems. Offering the FEMA workers a buyout, including the temporary workers. In any disaster, you go in with temporary work. You have to hire temporary workers. They all may not only have a 3 or 4 month job, but they were offered 8 months' pay to stay home. What a way to deal with a disaster. And then the president says he wants to impose conditions on the aid. They want to abolish the California Coastal Commission, which takes steps to prevent billionaires with beachfront property to not wall off the beach and prevent anybody else from getting in the sand. I can see why Donald Trump would identify with those billionaires, but that is the condition he wants to impose. I voted for aid for hurricane victims in Louisiana. And it never occurred to me to turn to a victim of a hurricane in Louisiana and say, you stay on your cousin's couch, no federal aid for you until your state changes its abortion laws. Now is not the time to take hostage fire victims or hurricane victims in an effort to try to force a state government to take an action that this or that member of Congress or this or that president wants them to take. Now, I will say that we are going, and I want to assure the country, we're going to build back better. We're going to make sure that the Palisades does not burn again. We have a very strict fire building code that's applicable to all new construction in the Palisades and other fire-prone areas.